Think you're a great cat owner? Your cat might disagree, because every cat runs 16 secret tests, from the way you pet them to how you handle daily feeding, and 93% of owners fail most of them without a clue. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how your cat judges your love and how to pass every test like a pro. Let's begin. Number 1, the trap of trust. Never touch this. Your cat rolls over and shows you their belly. Your first instinct? Touch it. Stop. This is a trap and a test. When a cat exposes their belly, they're showing ultimate trust and vulnerability. It's not an invitation to pet them there. It's a test of respect. Most owners immediately reach for the belly and get scratched or bitten. Why? Because you violated their boundaries. The correct response? Acknowledge the gesture with a smile or soft words, then pet their head or chin instead. Your cat is asking, "Will you respect my limits?" Pass this, and your cat trusts you more. Fail? They'll guard themselves around you forever. Number 2, the bathroom spy test. You watch your cat while they're in the litter box. Seems harmless, right? Wrong. This is a major test of respect and trust. In the wild, cats are vulnerable while eliminating. Predators can attack. When you stare at them during this private moment, your cat feels exposed and anxious. The test is simple. Do you give them privacy? Place the litter box in a quiet, low-traffic area. Never stare or hover. Walk away and let them do their business in peace. Pass this test, and your cat uses the litter box consistently without stress. Fail? They may develop litter box aversion, leading to accidents around your home. Respect their privacy always. Number 3, the confusing name test. Do you call your cat's name consistently, or do you use different nicknames every time? Cats are incredibly intelligent. They can recognize their names, according to Japanese researchers. But here's the test. Are you confusing them? Using different names makes it impossible for your cat to know when you're addressing them. The correct approach? Pick one primary name and use it consistently, especially during positive moments like feeding or playtime. Your cat needs to associate that specific sound with good things. Pass this test by being consistent, and your cat will actually respond when called. Fail? Your cat will ignore you completely, thinking you're unreliable and unpredictable. Number 4, the secret I love you test. Your cat stares at you, then slowly closes their eyes. This isn't random. It's a love letter in cat language. Scientists call it the cat kiss. Your cat is saying, "I trust you completely." But here's the test. Do you blink back? Most owners ignore it or look away. Wrong. Your cat feels rejected? The correct response? Slowly blink back at them. Hold eye contact, then gently close your eyes for 2 seconds. Open them slowly. Congratulations, you just told your cat, "I love you too," in their language. Pass this test, and your bond deepens instantly. Fail it? Your cat thinks you're cold and uninterested. Number 5, the "You're my mother" test. Your cat climbs onto your lap and starts kneading you with their paws, pushing in and out rhythmically, sometimes with claws out. It hurts, so you push them away. Mistake. Kneading is a leftover behavior from kittenhood when they kneaded their mother's belly to stimulate milk flow. When your adult cat needs you, they're saying, "You make me feel safe like my mother did." This is pure love and contentment. The test? Can you endure slight discomfort for your cat's emotional needs? Place a thick blanket on your lap to protect yourself, but never push them away. Pass this test, and your cat bonds with you deeply. Reject them? They'll feel unloved. Number 6, the "You're mine now" test. Your cat walks up and gently bumps their head against your leg, hand, or face. This is called bunting, and it's not just cute, it's deeply meaningful. Cats have scent glands on their heads, and when they bunt you, they're marking you as part of their family. They're literally claiming you as theirs. The test? Do you acknowledge it? Most people ignore this gesture or walk away. Wrong move. Your cat is asking, "Are we family?" The correct response? Gently press your forehead back against theirs or pet their head affectionately. Pass this, and your cat feels secure in your bond. Ignore it, they'll feel invisible and unimportant to you. Number 7. The manipulation test. You feed your cat whenever they meow for food. Seems loving, right? Actually, you're failing a crucial test. Cats thrive on routine and predictability. In the wild, they hunt at specific times. Free feeding or irregular meals creates anxiety and can lead to obesity or food aggression. The test? Can you establish and maintain a consistent feeding schedule? Feed your cat at the same times daily, ideally twice a day for adults. This creates security and trust. Your cat learns they can depend on you. Pass this test, and your cat stays healthy with reduced anxiety. Fail? You create a demanding, anxious, overweight cat who constantly begs and manipulates you. Number 8. The "Do you even care" test. Your cat brings you a toy or starts playing nearby. You're busy, so you ignore them. Fail. This is a critical test of your bond and your cat's mental health. Play isn't just entertainment for cats, it's essential for their psychological well-being and hunting instinct satisfaction. When your cat initiates play, they're inviting you into their world and trusting you enough to be vulnerable. The test? Will you make time? Even just 5 minutes of interactive play with a wand toy or laser pointer passes this test. Schedule daily play sessions. Your reward? A mentally stimulated, physically healthy, and emotionally bonded cat. Ignore them? They become depressed, destructive, or aggressive. Number 9. The "I'm speaking your language." Your cat meows, chirps, or trills at you. Do you respond verbally, or do you ignore them? Here's the shocking truth. Adult cats don't naturally meow at each other. They develop this behavior specifically to communicate with humans. When your cat vocalizes, they're attempting human language to connect with you. The test is simple but powerful. Do you acknowledge their effort? Respond with gentle words, matching their tone. A chirp deserves a cheerful response. A soft meow deserves a calm reply. This creates a dialogue and strengthens your bond. Pass this test, and your cat feels heard and understood. Ignore them? They feel invisible, and stop trying to communicate altogether. Number 10. The danger signal test. Your cat's tail is thrashing back and forth. You reach out to pet them. Wrong move. Your cat's tail is their emotional barometer, and you just failed to read it. A thrashing tail means agitation, overstimulation, or anger, not happiness. Most owners confuse this with a dog's happy tail wag. The test? Can you read and respect their body language? A relaxed, upright tail with a slight curve means happiness. A puff tail means fear. A low tail means insecurity. A thrashing tail means back off now. Study cat body language and respond appropriately. Pass this test by respecting their signals and avoid bites and scratches. Fail? Your cat loses trust in your ability to understand them. Number 11. The family ritual test. Your cat licks your hand, face, or hair. What do? Most people find it weird and pull away. Mistake. When a cat grooms you, they're performing an intimate bonding ritual. In cat colonies, cats groom each other to strengthen social bonds and show affection. By grooming you, your cat is saying, "You're part of my family." The test? Do you accept this ultimate gesture of love? Let them groom you for a moment, then gently pet them back. This mimics mutual grooming. Never jerk away or say gross. Pass this test, and your cat sees you as a trusted family member. Reject them, they feel hurt and keep their distance emotionally. Number 12. The life or death test. Your cat's behavior changes. They're hiding more, eating less, or acting differently. You think, they'll be fine, and wait it out. Critical failure. This is perhaps the most important test because cats instinctively hide illness. a survival mechanism from their wild ancestors. By the time symptoms are obvious, the problem is often serious. The test? Are you observant and proactive? Know your cat's normal behavior patterns. Any deviation, even subtle, warrants attention. Schedule regular vet checkups, not just emergency visits. Pass this test by being vigilant and responsive, and you could save your cat's life. Fail? You miss critical health issues until it's too late. Your cat's life depends on passing this test. Number 13, the cat TV test. Your cat sits by the window for hours, staring outside intensely. You think they're bored and try to distract them or pull them away. Big mistake. This is a crucial mental stimulation test. Window watching is your cat's version of watching television. They're observing birds, insects, movements, and changes in their territory. It's mentally enriching and satisfies their natural surveillance instincts. The test? Do you support this behavior or interrupt it? The correct response is to enhance it. Install a bird feeder outside their favorite window. Create a comfortable perch. Never disturb them during their TV time. Pass this test, and your cat stays mentally sharp and content. Fail? You deprive them of natural enrichment, leading to depression and destructive behaviors. Number 14, the obesity creator test. You give your cat treats randomly throughout the day, whenever they look cute or beg. Seems harmless? You're actually failing a behavioral test. Random treating creates entitled, manipulative behavior and can lead to obesity and dental problems. Worse, your cat can't connect treats with positive behavior. You're just creating a beggar. The test? Can you use treats strategically? Give treats only as rewards for specific behaviors like coming when called, using a scratching post, or after nail trimming. Limit treats to 10% of daily calories. Pass this test by being intentional, and you create a well-behaved, healthy cat who understands cause and effect. Fail? You create an overweight manipulator who controls you with cuteness. Number 15, the It's Not Revenge test. Your cat scratches your expensive couch. You yell, spray them with water, or punish them. Massive fail. Scratching isn't misbehavior, it's biological necessity. Cats scratch to maintain claw health, mark territory, and stretch their muscles. The test isn't whether they scratch, it's whether you provide appropriate alternatives. The solution? Place multiple scratching posts near their favorite scratching spots. Use different textures. Sisal, cardboard, carpet. Make posts taller than your cat's full. Stretch. Reward them with treats when they use the post. Pass this test by redirecting natural behavior appropriately, and your furniture stays intact. Fail by punishing? Your cat becomes stressed, anxious, and continues destructive scratching out of confusion and frustration. Number 16, the vet panic test. You only bring out the cat carrier when it's vet time. Your cat sees it and immediately panics, hiding under the bed. You failed before you even started. Cats are incredibly smart. They associate the carrier with scary experiences. The test? Have you created a positive carrier relationship? Leave the carrier out permanently as a cozy bed. Put treats, catnip, and favorite toys inside. Feed meals near it. Make it a safe space, not a trap. When vet time comes, your cat walks in willingly. Pass this test with gradual desensitization, and vet visits become stress-free for both of you. Fail? Every vet trip becomes a traumatic wrestling match that damages your bond and your cat's mental health. Number 17, the out-of-nowhere bite test. Your cat sits on your lap, and you pet them continuously for 20 minutes. Suddenly, they bite you out of nowhere. You're shocked and feel betrayed, but actually, you failed the test. Cats have a limited tolerance for physical affection. It's called petting-induced aggression. They give subtle warnings: tail twitching, ear flattening, skin rippling, or shifting weight. Most owners miss these signals and keep petting. The test? Can you read their boundaries and stop? Before they bite, watch for warning signs. Limit petting sessions to 5 to 10 minutes initially. Let them approach you for more. Pass this test by respecting their tolerance levels, and petting remains enjoyable. Ignore their signals? Your cat learns that biting is the only way to communicate stop. Number 18, the instant enemy test. You bring home a second cat and immediately let them interact, thinking they'll work it out. Disaster. This is one of the most failed tests in multi-cat households. Cats are territorial, and sudden introductions trigger aggression, fear, and permanent animosity. The test? Can you be patient enough for proper introduction protocol? Keep the new cat isolated in a separate room for at least a week. Exchange scents using blankets. Feed them on opposite sides of a closed door. Gradually allow supervised visual contact. This process takes 2 to 4 weeks minimum. Pass this test with patience, and your cats can coexist peacefully or even become friends. Rush it? You create lifelong enemies who stress each other constantly. Number 19, the abandonment test. You lock your cat out of your bedroom at night because you want undisturbed sleep. Your cat scratches at the door and meows desperately. You ignore them or punish them. Fail. This test is about security and attachment. Cats are vulnerable at night and want to sleep near their family group for safety. When you lock them out, they experience genuine distress and abandonment anxiety. The test? Can you compromise for your cat's emotional needs? If they disturb your sleep, tire them with evening play, create a cozy bed near yours, or gradually desensitize them, but never suddenly lock them out. Pass this test by honoring their need for nighttime security, and your cat feels truly loved. Fail? You create separation anxiety and trust issues. Number 20, the yelling backfire test. Your cat knocks something off the counter. You yell, "No!" in a harsh, loud voice. Your cat's ears flatten, and they run away. You think you're training them? Actually, you're failing a critical test. Cats don't understand punishment or discipline like dogs do. Harsh tones trigger fear, not learning. The test is about communication style. Can you use positive redirection instead of negative punishment? Use a calm, neutral tone to interrupt unwanted behavior, then redirect to appropriate activity. Reward good behavior enthusiastically. Studies show positive reinforcement is exponentially more effective than punishment with cats. Pass this test by staying calm and positive, and your cat learns effectively. Yell and punish? Your cat becomes fearful and avoidant of you. Number 21, the senior neglect test. Your senior cat sleeps more, moves slower, and seems less playful. You assume they're just old and reduce interaction and enrichment. Critical failure. Aging isn't a disease, it's a life stage requiring adaptation. Senior cats still need mental stimulation, gentle play, and engagement, just modified. The test? Will you adapt to their changing needs? Lower litter box sides for arthritic joints? Provide heated beds for comfort? Offer softer food if teeth hurt? Schedule more frequent vet checkups? Continue gentle play with slower toys. Pass this test by honoring their senior years with dignity and care, and your cat's final years are comfortable and loving. Neglect them as just old? You abandon them when they need you most, and they spend their final years lonely and in pain. So there you have it, 21 hidden tests your cat has been giving you all along. How many did you pass? If you failed some, don't worry, you can start passing them today. Your cat is always watching, always testing, and always hoping you'll understand their language. The difference between a distant cat and a deeply bonded companion isn't luck, it's understanding. Now you have the knowledge. The question is, will you use it? If this video helped you understand your cat better, Smash that like button and subscribe for more cat behavior secrets. Drop a comment telling me which test surprised you most. And remember, your cat isn't being difficult. They're just speaking a language you're finally learning to understand. See you in the next one.